do be mindful of your spending habits and make a necessary adjustments, right? The biggest thing is not being able to bounce. Pandemic came, the companies and the people who were successful is they pivoted, right? They pivoted. You get knocked down, you got to get back up. You got to get back up. A good documentary that I just watched was Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know how he did it. It's almost like he repressed the pain. I mean, yes, everybody, it's like, yo, you got to deal with it. Sometimes you just got to get back up. You just got to keep going, right? Because nobody's coming to save you, right? And so we got to keep going sometimes. So make sure, just make the necessary adjustments no matter what is happening. And then then just keep going. But then, then you can stop. Take time to deal with whatever you really need to deal with, So, yeah. All right. And then lack of inspiration. I'm going to talk about, lack of inspiration. Budgeting it is a daunting practice, right? But you got to learn from others. Saturate yourself. Oh, I got to get all my books because I wanted us to get a whole thing. Like, you got to saturate yourself when you're trying to get to a different level, right? Get on podcasts. Download the podcast that talk about money. I listen to people that I don't like you like that, but I'm still going to listen to you, right? I listen to Dave Ramsey. I listen to Susie Armin, the Budgetnista, Michelle Singletary. There's so many, Tony Robbins. Like, there's so many people that you could, Robert Kiyosaki. Sorry, I'm not a fan, but he has great books. He has great books, right? There's a lot of information, go to the Cash Flow Quadrant, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right? You just have to be able to consume information from people, no matter what you think about them. Oh my gosh, I have so many books over here. I even get a lot of books from people who, from a lot of small businesses as well, who are in the financial space. So I'll show you some of my books later because I'm looking back because my bookcase is back there, y'all. All right. So, but do saturate yourself. Get your books. This is so you can stay inspired. Books 1, podcasts 2, right? While you're driving to work or wherever you're going, change the narrative. Stop listening to girls get down on the floor and all of that. And put the podcast in while you're driving so you can fill your mind with certain things, right? Clubhouse, you can get in, listen to what people are talking about financial. I done heard people have full-blown arguments on different insurance products. I done been in so many insurance rooms because I was trying to understand insurance. I'm so thankful over the last years or two I've been in those rooms, just listening. Script your timeline, change who you following, put different people on priority, get the Temu app off your phone. Temu done got a couple of people in here. How many of y'all been shopping on Temu? Don't let them get you like the Wish app. All right. So we just got to change what we listening to, who we hanging out with, all of that. Yeah. It's dangerous because they got some good advertisement. I'm telling you, that advertisement for Temu, I was like, yo, this is top notch. It is top notch. I was like, they got millions of dollars behind them advertisements. So yeah, just you got to get inspired from somewhere. So get connected to some of the Facebook communities. They are very inspiring. And then before you know it, will start knocking out the goals. Y'all, I have a wall right behind me. It has goals on it. I have sticky notes. I keep sticky notes everywhere. And so I had to clean it up. My space looking good right now, but I have a wall of sticky notes. Sometimes it's prayers for other people, but a lot of times it's goals. It'll be like, I just took one down because that one was different. But and here's one. It was like my God goal. I said I wanted to pay off all debt this year. I just pulled that one down. That was a year or two ago or whatever. But I'm finished with most. I still got student loans. So yeah, there's all kind of things that I got right here. So do something like that. Make you a wall. Put your goals where you can see them. All right. Put an alert in your phone. so that you have time to go over your goals. Like maybe you do it once a week. Just set it as an alert, come up in your calendar, and then, go over it. Are you on track? Okay, maybe it's a monthly time that you and your spouse or your partner work on. All right. And then we have budget challenges. So wait, let me make sure. Okay, yeah. So I'm on budget challenges. So your budget challenges refer to difficulties, faced by different individuals, businesses, organizations, governments. All right, managing their finances within the available resources that they have, right, and then being able to meet those financial obligations, right. So those challenges, they can vary widely. And their solutions, it just depends on the specific circumstances. All right. You just have to understand, the nature of the challenge, and then just, seek appropriate financial guidance. A lot of us, I've said this before, we know where to get our prescription from, hair, all of that, right? All that jazz, where to get the best tattoo. But a lot of times we don't take time just to sit down with somebody to do financial planning, right? Sometimes you can get that for free. Like there are community organizations that will have it for free. So look at all the resources that you have available to you. Not saying that free is always best, but even there are a lot of financial planners, insurance agents, a lot of insurance agents are financial planners as well. They will work with you. Okay. So sometimes that means you might have to pull out some change. No, like sometimes you have to do it, but you could maybe get a one-time financial strategy, right? And then execute the strategy, go back and talk to them as you're working. Okay. And then the big thing too is having a lack of agreement. Okay. When you manage your finances as a couple in a shared household, one common challenge is not to be able to agree on a budget. It is crucial. Oh, there's a Netflix. I think I told you about this, but if you're just joining, make sure you watch that show Net on Netflix. I think it's called Ramit. I can't remember his name because I just got introduced to him. We were reading the book How to Get Rich, I think. Oh yeah, there it is. It is How to Get Rich. You can see my phone. Oh, you can't see it. Don't worry. It's there. But it is called How to Get Rich. Okay. And there's a financial planner. It's about 8 episodes. I don't know if they will add some more, but it's good to see because he's working with a lot of couples. But it's good to see other people go through this because you're going through it, right? Sometimes it's just not all of these people are in like financial debt, but they do have some habits they need to change, right? So it's great to just see that and be in a community with people because you can see what other people are doing.